ya, YouTubers? TazzMan here, bringing you another episode of TazzMan's to the Sky. And in our last episode, we did some cleanup. We kind of finished up, I think we finished all our quests in the Britannia. We came over here and did a couple things, and we kind of discussed where we would go from here. And unfortunately, I didn't hear back from anyone. So I guess I just get to try and figure out where we go from here. So I was thinking, what are we missing? Oh, we're missing these guys. How hard are those to make? So we need to... Is it smelting it? Okay, yeah, so vibranium, all the... That doesn't have a recipe. Alright, well, we'll have to figure that out, but in the meantime, maybe this will tell us more. Wait, what was that? Go back real quick. Oh, that was the pig. Oh. So we need to melt vibranium, allthemodium, and we pour it over a piglet heart, and that gives us a single ingot. Wowzers. Which means definitely we need to get into Tinker's Construct. So we only have a tiny bit, and the piglet heart is actually one of them in this. But I was thinking maybe we just hurry and get rid of these little guys right here. Unfortunately, I didn't actually set up any chests, but these are actually really easy, and I think we can do them quite quickly. And then I was thinking maybe it looks like to make that other alloy we need the Tinker's Construct. So maybe we'll start doing that, because I was actually thinking of what we would do in Tinker's Construct. This is really weird. Modifiers. Oh, it's just talking about the different things. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll start Tinker's Construct, because that's a pretty awesome mod in and of itself. So let me hit that once. There we go. Alright, so let's begin by making these furnace parts, and what we'll do, hit Q real quick. Go to here. So we have the smoker. We do that. Hit A. Hit back. Hit back again. And do that one. Hit A. Like, yeah, see, these are just going to be really quick. But it'll get us one step closer to being all done with all this stuff. I wish I could hit A on this previous, like here, I wish I could do it. But technically, this is not the area. You don't even see our thing yet. So here's our last one. Alright, so let's go look at these real quick, and we'll knock them out, and then we'll start doing Tinker's Construct, which is a really, really cool mod. One that I've used a lot. We used it a lot in our previous series as well, the regrowth. Alright, so what did we need? I guess we could just come here, because I always forget this. Click on this guy. Do that. Go ahead and do this. So we're missing some paper. Let's go grab some paper. You know, I think I could even just put... We have our hard drives now. I only have 4. I'm going to have a lot more than 4. So we have that. Do we have any other paper? Alright, I don't think so. Alright, so let's just land right here. We'll go ahead and do that, that, and that. And now we'll have a bunch of paper. Alright, we'll just put that in our system. I want to add more drives and stuff, but that's going to be plenty. Alright, so let's do our first one. So the first one is this guy. Boom, done. The second one is this guy. We need a furnace, a blast furnace. For that we need a regular furnace and smooth basalt, or we need smooth stone. Okay, so we are going to have to do that real quick. So let's turn around. Where am I? Come over here, grab some stone. There we go. Let's grab about 3 of them. We'll throw some smooth stone in our thing as well. There we go. throw that in here. Boom, boom, boom. And we already did that one, so let's do this one. So we want a blast furnace. For that we need a furnace. I think that's the only thing missing now. So that's going to be easy enough because we definitely have the cobble. Go ahead and throw that in the system. Do this, do this, do this, and there we go, blast furnace. And then we can finally come here, make our blast furnace template thing. Then we have our coal one, which is already done. Don't have to do anything special for that. And finally, we have this guy, which means we need to have the smoker, which this is just log. We should have log. Oh, it's another furnace, isn't it? Sure is. So let's make another furnace. Throw that in the system. Did I throw it in? I feel like I didn't throw it in, but that's okay. Then we can make the smoker. We can hit that right there. I did, because there was a second one there. That's all right. We'll use it at some point. And there we go. So that is all those parts. We'll check really quick. Did they have any text? No, but we get 10 XP for them. So that is good. And now let's jump into Tinker's Construct. Perfect. And we'll definitely have to plan to go fight the piglet. And I don't know that I've ever fought a piglet, so I don't know where they are. I'm assuming we're pretty... Well, let's think about it. We had to get... What was it? Vibranium is what we got from where the pigletches are. So it expects you probably to at least have the vibranium armor. We have the unobtainium armor, so we're probably going to be fine. Unless he has things that bypass armor, then we could be in trouble. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into Tinker's Construct. Alright, so the first thing it's going to have us do, if you're not familiar with this one, this has lots to do with smelting. You smelt ores together to get other ores. If we didn't have, for example, actually, there are some in here that we don't have. For example, electrum, if I remember right, is gold and silver. Nickel is usually iron and tin, I think. So there's even going to be some of these guys up here that we do not have, that we just have to smelt. So what we do is we take those, we throw them in a smeltery, and we get these new alloys. So I clicked the wrong button there. Let's go ahead and get rid of all those. Go in here now, and let's talk about Tinker's Construct. So welcome to TC, or Tinker's Construct. TC is all about creating custom tools and armor by crafting individual parts that combine to make bigger and better tools. I don't think there's any tools that Tinker Construct will, or armor, that is actually going to be better than what we actually have right now. However, we will have things that we can make in it that will aid us. Excuse me. It also adds new ways to smelt ores with custom multi-block smelteries for all your smelting needs. So there you go. We've already done that one. I don't remember reading that. I'm sure we did because we checked it. And I'm always good at making sure that we do that. Alright, so the first thing we're going to need to do to get started in TC, you'll need to create patterns. These are made out of planks and sticks. You just do them each diagonally from each other. So make sure to make plenty of them. These are used to create the basic tables we need to create parts, as well as making tool patterns to create new tools. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and make some patterns. So I believe it's in this backpack I have sticks. I could add those into our other system, but I just haven't yet. In fact, I probably should. I won't make it an infinite one like that, but maybe make a drawer off of something and have sticks and planks or something. Might be kind of a good idea because we use those a lot. So what we do, I need to also go grab planks, which I also have in here. So this, we don't need to make very many. I think even if we did like 8, is going to give us plenty. Because you get 3 per, and they're even giving us some for our quest reward. So this is probably more than what we need, but that's okay. So that gives us 24. That completes that quest. And the next thing it's going to do is actually have us create our different tables. So the Tinker Station is where you, well, it might say it in here, so I don't need to just tell you. So to start crafting custom tools, we'll need 2 things. The Tinker Station, which is what we'll use to combine parts into tools. This is also where you'll repair, upgrade, and enhance your tools. And the Part Builder, which is what we'll use to create parts using patterns and other materials. Note, if you place these beside each other, you can access them all from one block. This also works with other TC workbenches or anvils. So that's a really kind of handy thing, because you can actually access all the interfaces if they're all touching. So I'm going to see if I remember how to build these. I know Tinker Station, at least how it used to be, is basically a crafting station. And you throw a pattern above it, and that gives us, is that the right one? Crafting station? Actually, I don't remember. Does that say anything? No, that's one we'll have to build later. Alright, the other one, I think there's one that is 2 planks and 2 of those. That's probably the one that's the Part Builder. And then I want to say, was there one that's a log? They changed them a while ago. I thought there was one maybe that was a log. That's also the crafting station. Okay. Let's look, because I cannot remember off the top of my head. So we've already got the Part Builder. Let's look at the Tinker Station. That's right, it is a full thing now. Alright, so I guess I don't need to do that. Let's go here. We'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 3. And there we go. So there is that block. I'm just keep that for now. Let's see, that will conclude these guys. So we finished that, we get some more patterns, and we get some more XP. So now we're going to get our different books. Now, one thing it has us do before we get into, yes it does. Alright, just making sure. So let's go ahead and look at Materials in U, which is our starter book. Usually when you make your first, I don't think it's grout, I think when you make your first seared stone, it will give you this. But in this mod, they're being nice and actually giving it to you early. So all we have to do is hit the check mark. So Materials in U is the starter guide for Tinker's Construct. So now that we have that, we can look at, it follows the same kind of thing as all other ones. We have a parts chest and a Tinker's chest. The Tinker's chest is actually a fairly new one. So as you can see, it's a chest, a plank, 4 sticks, and a pattern. So we can do that pretty easily. I believe we have a ton of chests, and I don't think you want to use your sophisticated chests for that. So let's go and do this. We will throw a chest right there, a plank right there, and some, wait, not planks, was it? I'm already drawing a blank. Let's see if I'm wrong. I kind of feel like I'm wrong. Oh, I'm not. So the pattern chest, this will hold all your different patterns that you get, because you actually make a bunch of patterns that you use to get your different tool parts. And then the other one, let's go ahead and collect our, man, we're going to have so many patterns. I didn't know that it gave us reward patterns for everything. So did we read this? The parts chest is used to store extra parts when you might need the, oh, this is the parts chest, not the pattern, sorry. And then the Tinker's chest allows you to store even more parts. Okay, that one doesn't make sense. So this is basically, instead of sticks, we just do lapis, it looks like. So let's go ahead and scroll down here, grab some lapis, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go ahead and grab our chest, grab our planks and this. That one doesn't make very much sense to me. Why? No, I do not want lapis boots. If it holds more, I don't know. Maybe we'll see it. I don't think I've ever used that one. All right. Whoops. Hit T. So that brings us to this guy right here. Gives us more patterns and that. All right. So with what we have, with the let's just put it right here for now. We're gonna end up moving. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is have a Tinker's little wing come off of this. So it'll be down there. Should it be down there? Yeah, it'll be down there. And then we'll have the big stack coming off where we actually do our smelting and stuff. Should I have this smelting up here? I don't know. Let's figure this out. All right, so we can put that guy right there. That's our Tinker station. We can put our part builder right there. You can see in the Tinker stations is where you assemble the parts. So if I wanted to make a sword, I need basically it's a stick or a tool rod, and the sword blade. And I can choose whatever type of material I want that sword blade to be. It could be flint, it could be wood, it could be stone, it could be iron, it could be gold, it could be diamond, it could be, you can actually make it out of various things. But you also have these other ones. For example, you have like a dagger and things like that. This is what I was talking about. If they're together, you actually have tabs up top. So you can see in the part builder, we can take all our patterns and put them right here. And then we can actually make all these different parts, and we want to put them in the pattern chest, which I thought was the parts chest. I'm just going to put these two behind it. That's how I usually do it. But I want to see, so this is the parts chest, which probably should actually go there. Just no real reason. So if we put the parts chest right there, as you can see, this is where, as I get the individual parts, I can do it, and it'll actually create a window here. The pattern chest, maybe that's what this used to be. I don't know, maybe this holds patterns. I've never used this one. Do we still have a pattern chest? Let's check real quick. Because I like the pattern chest. I wonder also, let's try another thing. That's the parts. This is the more parts. I'm going to face it this way so we get the nice little drawers. Alright, I want to check really quick. Do we have a pattern chest? So let's do at TINKER, Tinkers. I wonder, can we do this? CHEST. We have a cast chest, part chest, and Tinker's chest. Maybe the table itself just does that. I'm really curious now as to what it does. And then we can also throw down the crafting. Actually, that's just the regular crafting station, isn't it? Yeah, there's nothing super special about that. I mean, we can actually make the crafting station. This is the same one that we've made before just by simply doing this. Oh, actually, no, you can't. Now, I think a difference between this and the other crafting table is this will actually remember what you have, and you'll see it actually can keep it in there. Oh, I kept it. All right. Go ahead and kill that guy again. All right, so let's go move on and see what else we need to do. So it wants us to create some parts. It wants us to do a rock tool binding, a rock pick head, and a rock tool handle. So I believe all we need is cobble or just stone. I think it's fine with cobble. Now these vary in how much they actually take. So if we come here and we go here and we need, so you'll see we have 12 in there. We needed, was it a pickaxe or was it I think it was a pickaxe, right? So we needed a binding. So if we do this, you'll see that it takes 12 material, or we have 12 material value, 1 pattern, And now we can just take this out of here, and that one only took one. Some other things, I think, like when you get into like the plates and stuff, it takes more than one. We needed a tool handle. Technically, you don't need tool handles. You can just use it. But if you want to have special abilities on the handle, then you do want it. Because you'll notice this says it's Stonebound 1, and this is Stonebound 1 as well. If I hold shift, I think it tells you a little bit about that. I think it increases the mining speed or something. But then our last thing is going to be this. So we had 12. We're down to 8. So I think this took 2. Took 2 patterns, and no. Actually, I'm not sure how to read this, because we do have 8 cobble. But we have 23 of those. Maybe it doesn't have 2 spot. I don't know. Hover over the entity. Alright, so now that we have that, we can actually grab out our 8. Or leave it in there, whatever. So, there used to be a chest, and maybe we can do it in these. I don't know. Oh, actually, you don't even get the pattern anymore. It used to be that when I actually clicked on it, I got a pattern. I got this with a hole cut in it. But now it's just parts, I guess. Maybe. All right, so what we do is we come over here, click on this, and now if we put each of these parts in here, you'll see that we get a stone pick. Durability 116. It has piercing 1 because one of these things obviously gave it piercing. I don't know which one. Probably the pick head. We could do it out. We could have done that out of flint, and maybe it would have took more in that case. And has stonebound 3, and that's because this is 1, this is 1, this is 1, so we got 3 total. So we take that. I'm pretty sure that, yes, that was our first hole. Okay. Not only that, oh, that was the parts. I guess I jumped ahead. So take some blank patterns and place them inside your part builder. You'll place materials beside the pattern to create certain parts. Start by placing some cobble in to create yourself a stone pickaxe head, a stone tool rod, and a stone binding. Note, materials like ingots will not work in this table. This guy is only for basic materials. You need the smeltery if you're doing I guess your metals and ingots and stuff. They have to be melted to a liquid. So we'll do that. Give us some stone. Give us that. Go ahead and come here. And with our parts in hand, let's jump over to the Tinker Station. The Tinker Station is how we combine parts to make the tools, as well as upgrading and repairing them. Select the pickaxe left side, and you'll see 3 items needed to craft a pickaxe. Place your parts, and you'll have created your first tool. And we do that, and this is going to give us some delicious steak and some XP. So the next thing it's going to do is, after we use it a while, we can repair it. Oh, this is just a text. We'll read through all these. We're at 23 minutes, so I think we're going to end it here. I think this is a pretty good spot. We are going to end it here. Yeah, let's go ahead and stop the rain. So there you go. That is the very, very basics of Tinker's Construct. Although there used to be, I guess there was the part builder. There was a pattern, or the stencil. Is there still a stencil table? That's what I'm thinking of. At Tinker, Tinker's STEN. Tungsten. I was wondering where it was getting sten for that. STEN. Is it CIL? Sten. SIL? Stencil. I don't know. It doesn't look like they have the stencil table anymore. That's what was throwing me off. It's pretty much just these two. In fact, this isn't even needed. Did we even make that? Or no? Actually, I didn't think we could make it. I mean, the bad thing about this is it doesn't have the little thing for rotating and stuff like that. Only our regular crafting table does. So that's definitely a downside. But I guess this doesn't make sense to me either. Why you have a part chest and a tinker's chest. Is this just, can this use anything? Can you put anything in here, or just tinker stuff? Yeah. That one doesn't make sense to me. Because I know the parts chest, you can only put in tinker parts. We can't put that in there. We might be able to put a stick in. No, can't even put a stick in. But if we actually took a stick and made a tool handle out of it, and I think it takes 2. Material cost is 0.5. Yeah, so see how it took 2. I can now put that in here, and it creates a new slot. So not 100% sure what the purpose of this one is, unless it's, I can't tell how big. Can we actually see? Well, let's see. So that's place 3. So that would be 3. It's a little bigger than a double chest. Unlike, well, maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. And it's only 8 across. I don't know. But there you go, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Wasn't going to keep on going and going and going, but apparently I am. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up down below. Aside from that, comment, like, and subscribe. Click that little notification bell. Follow me on Discord. I was going to say Twitter. Join my Discord. Great place to chat with me. Also, if you have questions, you'll get really quick answers from there, and they're more interactive. Tell other people on my channel, have them check it out. If they like what they see, they can sub. We grow the channel. Everybody wins. And that is it, my friends. Until next time, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.